All right, this is Roman Gennaro of Empire Sports Talk, and we are back with another session of Power Rankings. We've already done my top 5 MLB stadiums, and we've ranked jersey numbers from 1 to 30 with our friend Bruce Bradley. You can check out those videos here on our YouTube channel, but today we're doing my top 5 stadium anthems. These are the best songs you'll hear when you're at a ball game or when you're at some event that fire you up, that make you excited, So we're gonna do my top 5 stadium anthems. Let me know in the comments what your top 5 are, if you agree, disagree with mine, and let's just have a good old time reminiscing about the songs that we hear at our favorite sporting events or in a stadium. So we're going to start with an honorable mention. I know it's cheating, but almost all of these power rankings are going to have some sort of honorable mention because it's so hard to narrow down. My honorable mention is We Are the Champions. It's right there in the title. When you hear it, it usually means your favorite team has won the championship. It gets played as confetti is falling. It's just a great experience. When I think about it, I think about not only that, but I think about the Mighty Ducks, which is one of my favorite movie franchises. We'll get to sports movies very soon, but for this one we're doing anthems, and We Are the Champions comes in at honorable mention. Number 5 for me is, hold please. Number 5 on my list of top 5 stadium anthems. I lost my list. 1 second, please. Number 5 on my list of top 5 stadium anthems is Thunderstruck by AC/DC. This one's a little bit personal for me. It's a great song by a great band, obviously. But when I was in college, I would get there early when I would go to the baseball games because I had a lot of friends on the baseball team. I'd get there early when they were drawing the lines on the field and taking batting practice and doing this kind of stuff. And the team always had a pregame playlist of songs that they would play before the game while they're warming up, while they're getting ready, while fans are filing into the stadium. And Center Field by John Fogerty was on there. Other songs were on there, but the one that always got me personally fired up for the game was Thunderstruck by AC/DC. That comes in at number 5 on my list of stadium anthems. Number 4, We Will Rock You by Queen. One of the greatest rock bands of all time. One of the greatest things to hear come over the loudspeaker in a stadium or in an arena. Gets the whole stadium fired up, gets you clapping, gets you stomping your feet. We Will Rock You at number 4 on my top stadium anthems. Number 3, this song usually gets played at a very specific moment in a sporting event. For baseball, usually the 9th inning, for some closers. In football, maybe the start of the 4th quarter. In basketball, maybe the final couple minutes of a close game. The Final Countdown by a band called Europe. The Final Countdown is just one of those things that if you are in the arena and the song comes on and your team is ahead, you start to smell the blood of the opposing team. Time is running out. Your team is on top, and there's only a few precious minutes left for the opposing team to come back. It's one of those things that you hear it when I was younger. We also I had a video game that was like a game show, and you had these controllers, and you answered questions, and then the final round was called the Final Countdown, and they would play this very dramatic intro to the segment with that song on it. So that factored into my decision a little bit. This is an iconic song to hear at a sporting event because it usually means time's running out for one of the teams, and it's crunch time. The final countdown comes in at number 3. The last 2 on my list are team specific, but they are just as iconic as the rest. Number 2 is Go Cubs Go, which gets played after every Chicago Cubs home victory. I'm not a Cubs fan, but I grew up, but I don't dislike the Cubs. I grew up, one of my best friends and his family, huge Cubs fans from Chicago. So, and they were on WGN America for much of my childhood. After every Cubs home win, they fly the W, Go Cubs Go starts playing, Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are going to win today. And when they won the World Series in 2016, it was the most triumphant Go Cubs Go that has ever been played in the history of the world. Number 2, very specific to Chicago Cubs fans. I know that St. Louis Cardinals fans aren't going to be very happy with me for this one, but number 2 on my list of iconic stadium anthems is Go Cubs Go, played at Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. Number 1, this shouldn't be a surprise to a lot of people. Some people think it's overplayed, some people hate it, but some people think it's overplayed, some people hate it, but number 1 on my list is Sweet Caroline, which gets played at almost every sporting event you've ever heard. It started being played in the 8th inning of the Boston Red Sox games, Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. It started being played in the 8th inning of every Boston Red Sox game, Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline, and then more teams adopted it, more sports adopted it. It has now become almost synonymous with, just like the final countdown, almost synonymous with the ending of sporting events. Like when it gets close, Neil Diamond comes on. That was another song that got played a lot during my college days at the University of North Florida. So when I thought about the list of iconic songs to hear at a sporting event, I couldn't go out on this list any other way than Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. That is my top 5 iconic stadium anthems. Again, like I said, comment down below your favorite anthems, whether you like this list, whether you hate this list, where you would rank the ones that I've said, where you would rank the ones that I've said, the songs that I didn't put on my list that would go on yours. Anything you want to say about this Power Rankings. Stay tuned for more Power Rankings where I rank things like sports, movies, favorite logos, that kind of thing. I am Roman Gennaro of Empire Sports Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video and our YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next one.